Hello, grade 4. I hope you all are well. Today, our revision is about the third lesson, which is the cell. The cell, we have known from the last lessons that the cell is the smallest building unit of the human body, right? Or animal body, or plant body. So today we will discuss the structure of cells. Okay, let's start. At the beginning, we have known from the previous lessons that the human body or animal body or plant body is consists of systems. Okay, and these systems are consists of organs, and the organs are consists of tissues, and tissues consists of the smallest part in our body, which is cells. So all these systems sorry, all these systems work together to keep the life of the human body, of the human organism. If any kind of system stop doing its work, so the human will die. So all this system works together to keep the life of the living organism. And these systems, which is consists of organs, and these organs like digestive system, like the organ which is in the digestive system, like stomach, esophagus, mouth, small intestine, large intestine. All these are organs, and these organs consist of tissues, which may be similar or different tissues, and these tissues consist of cells. So today we will speak about types of cells. The cells are classified into two groups. All the living organisms classified into two groups. What is this group? Uh, or these groups are classified according to what? These groups classified according to the number of cells. So again, all living organisms are classified into two groups. According to what? According to the number of cells. So we will see living organisms consists of one cell. Living organism consists of one cell, and this type of living organism are called unicellular living organism. And we will see also on the other classification is classification of living organisms which has um, more than one cell, and these type of living organisms are called multicellular living organisms. So all living organisms are classified into two groups. According to what? According to the number of cells. Some organisms consist of one cell, and these organisms are called unicellular living organisms, like yeast, like bacteria. And the other classification is about the living organisms which has more than one cell. And these living organisms like human are like humans, animals, and plants. Today, we will speak about the multicellular living organisms, and we will take in consideration the plant cell structure. So, the multicellular living organisms is like animals, humans, and both of them have the same type of cell and the same structure. While plants have different structure for their cell. So today we will speak or talk about the plant cell structure. At the beginning, we have to memorize that the cell is the smallest building unit of living organism's body. Okay, and this in this picture, you will see some components of, or all the components of the plant cell. We will speak about each one of them in details, like their functions. So let's start. At the beginning, we have a nucleus, or let's start from outside to inside. From outside, we will see the cell wall of the cell. Then after it, there is the green line, which is cell membrane. And after the cell membrane, we will see the cytoplasm, where all the the structures are flowing in it. And in the middle, we will see large sap vacuole and the circular structure substance, which is nucleus. It is like the brain of the cell, and the green particles or the green parts, which is the chloroplast, and the red part is mitochondria. So let's see the function of each part of the plant cell. At the beginning, we will start with cell wall. Cell wall give the plant its rigid shape. It give it its shape, or um, its definite shape. Because if we, in the next lesson, we will see the animal cell, and the animal cell doesn't have cell wall, so it will not have a definite shape. So cell wall support the plant and give it a definite shape. Then cell membrane is like a door or a door guard, so it controls the substance that enter the cell and get out from the cell. Okay. And the nucleus is like the brain of the cell. It organizes all the biological operations in it. And also it's responsible for cell division. You know that plant is kind of multicellular living organisms or living organism. So it's responsible for the cell division. Okay, next we will talk about the chloroplast, the green parts. The chloroplast is responsible for making food because it is the part in the plant which is absorb the sunlight. We know that plants make their own food by photosynthesis process. So the specific part which is responsible for absorbing sunlight and making the food for the plant is the chloroplast. Okay, or we can see another name for it, which is green plastide. Then we have here the mitochondria, but it's not in your syllabus, but you can know that mitochondria is responsible for energy. It provides the cell with energy. And at last, the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm have the all biological operation of cell occurrent. All the biological operation that done by each part in the cell occur in the cytoplasm because it is a fluid in which all these parts flow in. So this is a structure of plant cell. In the next lesson, inshallah, we will speak about the animal cell structure. I hope you get benefit from the video. Thank you very much for listening.